What's up, internet? Brian Spillwell here. Another episode. Headed up to Lake Arrowhead with the guys. Bunch of supermotos mostly. Got a few big bikes with us. No Grom action today. Did the Wheelies yesterday. Got to let my ankle rest up a little bit still, so still swollen from the hole in my leg. Damn, we got those big old wheels. Those big old wheels right there. 4.40 a gallon. Yeah, welcome to the slave state. Man, they're making gas just, whoo, gas prices through the roof in Cali, man. Everything, electricity, and taxes. Good old Democrats, keep on voting. Yeah, we got it. Go ahead, let the common folk pay for it. It's nice and fresh, beautiful day right now. It's about to warm up, but yeah, I kind of wanted to just talk to you guys about, you know, what's going on out here in California, how they're kind of shutting down, like, on everything. Like, basically trail-wise and stuff like that. They're coming out with a bunch of, cops now that are, they're having, variations of off-road vehicles now. You know, they're going to have some of those Raptors, the four-wheelers. They're going to be patrolling all the little cool freaking, you know, washes and stuff like that. I mean, Pomona's already got theirs implemented, and actually the last two times that I've been to Chaparral, the last two Mondays, I actually seen the first Monday, we're going this way? Yeah, the first Monday I was there picking up some parts for the Grom rear sets. There was actually, like I said, Pomona PD picking up their bikes, and they were actually having 14 BRZs hooked up, like ECU mapping, suspension. So they're definitely going to, you know, have more power than your common bike out here. And then last Monday I was there with my buddy Medicated Mike, and I forgot what, we were getting parts for like the 80, I think, or the 50, my bad, and we see him picking up off-road four-wheelers, like utility style ones, like the Raptors and stuff, and I'm like, what? Why do they even need these? And it's crazy, like, so now it's like all our favorite little spots, how I wheelie and play around behind Cal State, that all soon is going to be coming to an end, unfortunately. Yeah, and what kind of sucks about that is, you know, usually when we're riding on the streets, you know, we got to be vigilant of the cops, and when you go to the trails in off-road like that, and just behind closed locations, you get to relax back there, because you know there's not going to be a cop, you know, present, and you're just off the road. It feels a little safer, but you know, it's going to suck to be out there getting ticketed, fucking trying to stay off the road and be safe, you know? And we're off. Ooh, look at that. So back to what I was talking about. Because of the situation that's going down, I'm going to start doing a lot more like trail riding just before San Bernardino gets their units up and stuff and starts patrolling. Because another thing I have noticed too on the drone, and why I haven't really had any drone footy in a while, is because there's a lot of no-fly zones up here fucking popping up now, which we never had before. And now, like, all the little spots I used to shoot at, like, now they're like fucking half zoned off, and I can't even launch in certain areas. Like, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you know, I do these little vlogs, and, you know, I kind of talk and I kind of try to inform you guys of stuff, you know, at the same time, because I know people don't really like to read stuff or pay attention, but, you know, I read a lot of stuff. I pay attention to a lot of, like, actual news articles, and read up. And, you know, when I told people gas was going to be shooting through the roof up here the next, you know, week or so, no one believed me, and then it happened, and now, you know, the story's out that don't expect prices to go down, you know, now when there's no gas crisis, there's no shortage on oil, you know, it's just, it's another tax that, you know, they voted for out here, unfortunately, in California. So now $5 gallons is what we got to deal with. And on that note, like, I've said it a few times, but I'm seriously, like, I'm looking for work out of state now. I really want to move the hell out of here. Like, Getting that work. Twinkle toe. Getting it. It's out here focused, no handbrake either. Look at that work. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's kind of sad to say, you know, it's such a beautiful state, good weather mostly all the time, and I just really don't know what to say. Pooping in the streets, you know, gender neutral bathrooms. There's so many issues that I want to move out to somewhere where I got, you know, some farmland. I don't got a neighbor right on my asshole, which, you know, I love my house here because of that. But, you know, like I said, just everything else, taxes, raising gas prices, electricity, all the utilities are, you know, up through the roof right now. And, you know, now that everything went up, they're trying to push these initiatives where they want to come to your house and basically retrofit it with slower fitting shower caps, like less flow water shit, like, and then they control your thermostat too, this thermostat pack, which is fucking crazy, because then they're going to be controlling the temperature in your crib. Like, it's so scary out here, man. It's 1984, the book, if you guys have ever read that, like, happening. And then the amount of, you know, the privacy glitches that are on social media, and how all your stuff's being sent out for marketing your information so that, you know, they could see what you like. And then, you know, that's why you get certain ads on Facebook, Twitter, and stuff like that. Like, whew, it's just coming to full circle. If you guys aren't paying attention to this stuff, I just feel sorry for you. You know, and like I said, it's just sad, because look at this beautiful roads right here. Just, oh man. I have to give this up, but I know I could find some peace and stuff in another state. Get my kids away from this, you know, the school system out here. They're even starting to promote that fucking tranny story time fucking bullshit. I'll probably get flagged or whatever for, you know, saying sensitive material on this video, but I don't care. I'm not monetized. Haven't been in a year or so, so I could say whatever the hell I want. And that's why, you know, I love my channel still, and the people who have been rocking with me, because you guys know I never played with no YouTube filters. I never abided by their rules. I kept it 100 the whole way, and that's why, you know, my channel didn't get promoted, but I keep it a buck over here. Keep it a bean. Yeah, it's really sad, you know. I'm an 80s baby. I grew up out here riding dirt bikes on the streets. You know, cops would come, wouldn't even hassle you, tell you to stay off the main streets. You know, you could do so much stuff back in the day that is just no longer allowed. And, you know, I call it the slave state, because they're just, like I said, encroaching on every measure of our freedom. And now they want to be in our homes. They already have, you know, the grid set up to where the electricity panels are already smart panels. They can shut those off if they want to, you know, at any given time. And, you know, fake blackouts and all this shit that is just so fucking sad. And you can't even smoke cigarettes out here in your own apartment, let alone burn you know, if you have a wood burning fireplace certain days of the week, especially if you live in LA County. Like, they're controlling us, like, and you know, it pisses me off so much, because people vote for this stuff and then they want to cry about it when it comes into action. And I'm like, did you even read what you were voting for, or did you just listen to the news? Because the news is all controlled by two corporations. They're gonna tell you what you think you need to hear, so they can, you know, manipulate your mind and get you to vote for the thing that's gonna put more money in their pockets, more control on them, you know. You know, I really want you guys to think about this stuff, because it's gonna affect you sooner or later. It's gonna affect your kids. You know, we're going down this scary road. If you look at, like, France, you know, the United States is headed for it. You know, look at all the political division that, you know, the news is constantly trying to rake up, when it's like you actually have a conversation with somebody, That's how you find out and you solve problems, you know? You should be able to debate with somebody and, you know, see the other person's side of the speech and the argument to be able to understand everything. And that's something that they're silencing, you know? People on the right don't have a voice. You know, it's kind of crazy. And, you know, Twitter, I have it on Twitter. I've been silenced and suspended for, you know, the funniest stuff. You know, if you go back in my videos, I'm constantly talking about it, but now it's no longer social media. Like I said, it's California. It's my home. And they're, you know, I got to get my kids out of here, like I said, so they can feel what real freedom's like. You know, not this stuff where, you know, you got to learn specific things at school. You know, you got to hate the president because your school's saying hate the president. Don't fucking do the American flag, fucking national anthem, or pledge allegiance in the morning because that may be offensive. You know what? I went to a really, you know, ghetto school. There was all types of walks of life in there. You know what? Everybody was in here doing the Pledge of Allegiance because, you know what? This is our new home. You know, this is why my parents migrated here. My mother, you know, her family, to come here and, you know, enjoy some of this freedom that is, you know, no longer, you know, going to be available soon. You know, I hate to get all dark and gloomy, but like I said, I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of information so you guys can pay attention, you know, look at the things, read through them more, you know, so that you know bills that you're voting on. You know you're not going to be voting to raise gas taxes while, you know, the corporations get to pocket all that money. Hit a hand drag. Just do the downhill running, man.